Hello everybody, Linda aka the Gamer Girl here today, and I went to Tampa and St. Petersburg, so we're going to take a look at 3 game stores that I went to, plus a small little added bonus at the end of something that you need to check out. So the first one is Are You Game? I went there to take a look. It is a great store. First off, it's buy 2 get 1 free. I don't know how long that promotion is going to go for, but check it out. So when you walk in, everything is organized. I like it here. So first off, they have a bunch of box games that you can't find very well. There is a bunch of links and different other Atari stuff. So here is the PS2, PS3, PS4 wall, and a little bit of PSP. And in the glass cases, they have the rare stuff. So on the side, they have just a box of Game Boy, GBA games. And so here's a better look at the PS2 wall as you take a look. It is super chill in that I like the vibe. It's really nice. You can't beat it. And so as I was taking a look, they also have not just video games. They have, they have lanyards, they have pins, and they have figures. So you gotta stop by and see it. Here is the import section. They do have a small selection of imports, and I like it. It's not a bad store as far as prices. They're decent prices. So when you take a look, here is some of the figures, and here's the collectibles section, and they have a nice Xbox section inside over there. And as you keep going, you're like, wow, they have Flash Gordon, stuff that you can't find very much. And so then they have a couple little t-shirts, they have some other stuff, and then as you look up, guys, you gotta check out, there is a bunch of painted little panels on the top, so don't miss out on those either. And then they have a small section of Sega CD, Dreamcast, and there is a couple games that are not in the original boxes, but it looks like somebody else did it for them and then just sold it back. So here is the Atari / Klinko / television. It's all mixed in. There is no, rhyme or reason to it. They just throw everything together. So you have to rummage through, but it's okay. So just showing you the panels really quick before we move on to the next store. And I did say, but I will say it again, are you game? I am. So now we're moving on to the M&M store. They have video games here, not just M&Ms. And it is ridiculous on how many they have here. When you take a look, you are in awe by everything that they have. It is overwhelming when you first walk in, I will admit. It is one of those things where you cannot, when you're walking around looking for everything, you have to pick a section and just go there. It's one of those things where it's like, wow, I didn't know what to do with everything. I was in shock by the mountains and mountains of PS2 games and Xbox 360 games they had. They had 3 or 4 walls for each section, and as you're taking a look around, it's just mind-boggling at everything that they have. They have a ton of stuff. You cannot get out of anything like that. You are in just utter shock when you see everything. And when you keep going, it's one of those things where you just need to take your time and find what you're looking for first for this store, because they have plenty of games, but then you're like, wow, where do I start? So that's my one advice is, if you don't know what you're doing and you're overwhelmed, stop by the cabinet. They have free-to-play games. You could play Street Fighter or any Neo Geo game that they have. It's one of those things where I took a break for a second and just watched somebody else playing, and he left in the middle of the bonus stage, and the guys in the store were pissed. They're like, what? Why would you leave in the middle of a bonus stage? That's the best part of the Street Fighter game. And I was just laughing. He probably was like, oh, I gotta get going. Because he was with his kids, and his wife was like, I don't want to stand here and watch you play, probably. So That is the funny thing about that back. It's one of those places I would say take a look, check it out. You're not going to be disappointed when you walk in. You're going to be very, very happy to see all the games in one spot. It's one of those things where it's just super cool. So now we are going to move on to Revolution Gaming Store. This one is located also in Tampa, and it is one of those things where it's super tiny, but they do utilize the space very well. You can't go wrong with everything that they have. It's one of those things where you're playing, you're enjoying it, everything's going great, and as you're looking around, you're gonna be in very, very close quarters. So you do get the sense that they do take care of their games, and it's very enjoyable to watch. They have a huge selection of everything together for movies. Like they have more movies than they have video games right now. So I would recommend checking it out, taking a look at this store. And they do have 2 kiosks that you can play in the front. They have Rock Band, and they also have a Xbox kiosk just chilling over there that's able for anybody to play. And this store did have a couple things that I couldn't find in other stores, which is they have a PS2 adapter for USB. You can plug in your USB controller. It's super cool. And they have a bunch of knickknacks and different things lying around. And the staff are very friendly and they're very nice. So it's one of those things where you are going to have a good time in this store. And I picked up a couple movies from that too. So yeah, guys, let's move on to, they also have a small little extra side bit, Nerd Culture. Nerd Culture is located in University Mall. This is one of those stores where it's for tournaments. You're gonna see it and you're like, wow, tournaments are going on here? Yeah, they are also on Twitch. They have a Twitch handle. It's Nerd Culture LLC. And they're also on YouTube and Instagram and everything like that. If you type in Nerd Culture LLC, you'll find them. They stream, broadcast, everything. The buy-ins are super cheap. You're not going to be angry if you have a buy-in over here. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to be super happy about it. They have amazing staff that will help you out with anything, any questions you have. They will guide you in any way you want to, like, when the tournaments are going on, what's the game's going to be. They have a multitude of comics here. Like, they have stuff that I've not seen in a while. You're going to be super happy about this. And everybody's chill over there. So they're all playing Smash right now and enjoying themselves. So yeah, guys, let's go on to now to the video game showcase for all the games that I picked up. I did get some games from RU Game. I got a bunch of Genesis, one Super Nintendo game, a PSP game, and most of them are sports titles. I did pick up Spider-Man and Best of the Best. Like I said, I couldn't find this in a long time, and I found it in a good condition, so gotta grab it when you can. And they had a Master System that I've been looking for forever, which is Reggie, Jackson's baseball. So now we're gonna move on to M&M's showcase. I got a couple Atari, E.T., Lost Luggage, Space Cavern, Popeye, and I got a bunch of sports titles for the others that you can't find in R-Type and Buffy. I love me some Buffy. And then on the last one was I got Guitar Hero, I got Barney, the slipcovers, like I said, I couldn't find them for Nintendo. So thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe, and as always, keep on gaming, everybody. Peace.